Hi folks, Mike Norman here. Well, we got some breaking news just came in. The Case-Shiller home price index, that widely followed indicator of metro home prices, coming in far better than expected in June. Year-over-year decline 15%. That was, as I said, better than the expectation. They were looking for something closer on the order of 17%. That was the best reading, by the way, since April of last year. And here's something even better. The month-to-month increase, May to June, was the strongest in 4 years. So another sign that the housing contraction is starting to abate. Very, very good news for the economy. And let's talk about the economy now. You know, there are many who have said that we're not going to see improvement yet. Since the bottom that we saw in March, stock market up almost 50%. Economic growth, GDP, or lack of growth, GDP in the first quarter showed a contraction of 6.5%. In the second quarter, after the stimulus was signed into law, contraction of 1%, and hopefully we'll get some positive growth in the third quarter. On the job front, we have gone from an average non-farm payroll loss of in the 500,000s on a monthly basis down to 200,000. Clearly, we got to make some progress there, but it's going in the right direction. What else? Financial stocks, if you look at the XLF, which is the S&P Financial Spider, that's up about 80% from the lows in March. If you look at the XHB, which is the Home Builder Index, that's up also about 80% since the lows in March. So quite a bit of positive news developing here. I think it is still going to continue. One of the things I like to look at are daily tax revenues taken in by the federal government. That's probably the best day-to-day indicator of real economic activity. And for the last 3 months, June, July, August, we have seen that number stabilize. It had been falling for an entire year. That number is starting to stabilize. We got to see it begin to grow. Once it begins to grow, it would suggest retail sales starting to do better. But a whole slew of, I think, improving numbers here, something to be optimistic about. Now, there are those out there who continue to say, well, they continue to say that the worst is yet to come. And some people continue to say that this is not real. Well, you know, people can believe whatever they want to believe. And when the stock market eventually doubles from where it is now, you're going to have those same people, and you know who I'm alluding to. I'm alluding to Peter Schiff now. Peter Schiff, who said that Obama's prescription for the economy is just going to make things worse. So far, since the stimulus has been enacted, all of the aforementioned things that I just spoke about, all the positive developments, the very significant rate of improvement in the economy in terms of much less contraction, the stock markets, financial markets, banking sector, etc. Interest rates still very low. Currency markets relatively stable still, and I am bullish on the dollar. But I mean, some of you, and I know this because I have received comments from some of you saying, hey, look, yeah, we follow Schiff, but I'm kind of mad I did because I missed out on this huge stock rally. Well, there's still time, folks. I'm telling you, there's still time. You can cast your lot with a guy whose belief system is totally whacked out, and he's going to continue to look at anything positive as a negative. But that'll be a loss for you. That will be a loss for you. Or you could just open your eyes and see what is going on. See how the data now is starting to pick up and accumulate in a more positive fashion. And remember, so much of this is about confidence. And as this continues to grow, and as the confidence of businesses and consumers comes back, it becomes a self-sustaining effect. We get the support in the economy. driven by the private sector. You could look at the government as the primer of the pump. It kept us from going down into the abyss. The private sector will come back now and lead the next part of this recovery, which I think can be sustained for quite some time. All right, this was a short update. I want to put that out there. But again, good news on the home front, and market looking positive so far again today. This is Mike Norman. See you soon. Take care.